guys look right now except animal form. And I wanted to ask you guys, in real life, how many of you have ever had a pet animal? All good. Looks like a lot of people have had to join pets in their life. All animals are created equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 types of animals you're likely to encounter in life. Friend, enemies, and frenemies animals. First, I'm going to tell you about friend animals. Friend animals are the kindest kind of animals because they will treat humans like equals. A great example of this is the animals in the wild who will take in human younglings and raise them as their own. This is a great show of love, and it shows that they treat the humans like their own flesh and blood. And there are many cases that I've read about where these feral children are found by humans, and they've been living with their animal families for many years, and they have a hard time adapting to human life. They have a lot of animal characteristics, and usually, unfortunately, they don't live very long lives because they've been eating raw meat most of their lives. Another example of a friend animal is a cat that I had named Cookie Pops. Cookie Pops was like the nicest cat that I've ever known. He would wait for me by the door to come home, and he would sit in my lap while I was doing stuff at the computer, and he would sleep right next to my head while I was in my bed, and just purring. Very nice cat. Okay, so those are friend animals. Now I'm going to tell you about enemy animals. Enemy animals are quite frightening because they hold humans in very low esteem. They wish harm upon humans, but they're very open about their contempt. Like, you can see an animal like this and you know that it's not your friend. You know you don't pet that animal. Okay, an example of an enemy animal is a hamster I once had named Sammy. Sammy was really awful. He would bite humans, and he would hold on to your skin really hard when he bit you, so it hurt. And he just had these red eyes. He escaped from his cage at night, and he would come into my bed, and I really didn't like that. I still have nightmares about that. So now I'm going to tell you about frenemy animals. A frenemy is a enemy that's disguised as a friend. So they are even scarier than animal enemies, I would assume, because you think they're your friend, but then they turn on you. The best example for this is horses. Horses, people admire them. They are majestic, and they're like, they feed them sugar cubes sometimes in the palm of their hand. And that is their way of just sort of worshiping these animals that really don't care for humans. They, out of all the humans in the entire world, horses kill more humans than any other animal. So they're really not your friend. Don't be fooled. And a lesser example of this is another cat that I had named Queenie. Queenie was a boy cat, but we thought it was a girl. And he was just he would be very cute, so you want to go and pet him, but then he hisses at you, you might scratch or bite, so yeah, you think Queenie's your friend, but again, frenemy. So I'd like to conclude with a quote from Gandhi that tells you that the greatness of a nation is reflected in the way that they treat their animals. And so I would just like to bid you an admonition to treat all animals with respect, whether they be your friend, enemy, or frenemy.